So what we're going to do now is apply the Game Guardians to our box top. The Game Guardians can be applied to either the top of a box or the bottom of a box, depending if you want extra protection on the top or the bottom. Whatever part of the box is seen more wear, there's nothing to stop you from putting it on both top and bottom. So the first step when you want to apply the Game Guardians is you want to remove the piece that you actually want to apply them to. In this example, we're actually going to apply it to the top of the box. So take off the top of the box and put the other part aside. So when you get your Game Guardians, they're going to be these rectangle strips of paper, and there is an acrylic adhesive on one side and just the paper backing on the other. And then you'll see that there's this little cut in the middle. You're going to go ahead and remove the protective backing. Peel that off, put that aside. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take your box, and what you're trying to do is the bottom of this cut, you need to line that up with the top corner of the game. And what you're going to do is you're trying to line that up, and you want to try to gently press down the middle of the seam, and you want to make sure that the sides of the game guard are even. Then you choose one side and you're going to fold over, and you're going to adhere that side of the Game Guardian to the box. And then you're going to do the other side and do the same thing. You don't want to do both sides at the same time. If you do, it creates some extra air bubbles and it's no fun. So once you have those sides adhered, you look at the top, and then you're going to take one flap and fold that down, and you're going to take the other flap and you're going to fold that over. And then smooth those out so there's no air bubbles. Ta-da! See? Clear! Can't even see it. Maybe in a little bit of direct light you can see the reflection, but otherwise should be pretty transparent. Now, for the bottom part, you have two options. You can either take a pair of scissors and trim off the excess. What I like to do, you can either trim it off, or I like to cut right down the center and then fold one flap over and fold over the other flap. It's alright if it doesn't do it perfectly, but there we have a board game box with all 4 reinforced corners.